Just gonna go over my T7 rush strategy, at least what I'm doing. Basically, what we're doing is rushing T7 as fast as we can, killing all the bosses that we can spawn. This is 0 invest, 0 cost. Stole the template from someone else and just changed up a bit too to make it a bit better for me. So what we're doing is we're taking the priceless legendary. I only dropped one in like 200 maps, but it's decent. Taking all of the reso that we can, taking all the small nodes. We spawn in 2 bosses randomly. We're taking snow for extra chance for bosses to drop snow with a little dupe in between. We don't need extra points for that. We are taking this minus 50 drop, but we can allocate the drop nodes without having to be connected. When we're taking this no reso, we have a chance for random bosses to appear on the stage. It's fairly common. Drop this, Eterna. This only spawns like 1 or 2 bosses sometimes, but it's not that amazing. Instead, I'm taking the 3 God of War to run them even faster. For this one, we take everything. You can drop this, but ghosts are like extra boss at the end, and we take the duplication chance anyway, so it's nice to have. Compasses, again, we take all the good stuff. Bosses drop with no compasses. Bosses giant doesn't drop compasses. 6% to drop compass, blah blah blah. You can pick up one of these if you want to be more specific, but it doesn't matter that much. They're mostly around the same price, around 30 to 60 FE. Show you this one, show you this one, and that's basically the tree. I am 8-2 completed. You don't have to be, but the more points you have, the more kind of you'll get out of it on average. What I'm gonna do is I'll just dump all of my stuff in here, just so we don't, so we can check out the end just to see what we actually got from this. And I'll just run it for like an hour or something. Yeah, just dump everything. Can you? Everything. Almost. Do this. I can't pay everything. Actually, take out this junk out. It's empty. This is empty. I'm not gonna drop any skills, but just pretend. Cool, so that's me empty. And what I'm just gonna do is just try to buy some T7 maps. They should be cheap. And you should see how many we get at the end as well. So I'll run Steelforge. Steelforge. There is a card that's worth like 180, 200 FE, the level 21 active skill. So we'll just buy that. How much are these? 0.35? Oops. 0.35, let's see. Yeah, we'll take 100 of these. And what we're basically farming is resonators or resonance, whatever they're called. We're farming snowpaint. Oh, I should probably run these. Oh, that's matter. We'll just pretend like I haven't done it. We'll just run them. But you want to run them on 7
Will this make you stronger?
For better drops.
I can't wait.
Sorry, I'm playing without speakers. Drop. Size magical. Yeah, 1 FE. We'll ignore that. Cool. So we're gonna start fresh. I'll run through one map just to see what we're looking for, what we're doing. Can I see arcana? Yes, I can. So what we go with this? This is obviously good because it'll always give you the hunting bonuses. These can mostly be ignored. We don't care about energy cores. Maps are okay. I wouldn't pick them over other options though. This is like by far one of the best options. 2028 for additional bosses. to drop resonance. So you'll basically walk out the map with like 40 FE if you spawn a couple of extra bosses. Progression is okay if you have nothing else. Boxes are okay if you have nothing else. This one is okay. It's not that great because we've already taken the entire tree. It's okay. This one is probably the worst one of the lot. You don't care about whatever random extra legendaries or whatever hunting traveler chest. It's okay if you have nothing else. These are nice. Extra paper from the bosses. Don't care about FE, don't care about embers, don't care about gear. Most of the time you'll just get this of the map, and that's it. Generic drops doesn't matter, fluorescent doesn't really matter because we're not dropping that much. This is a good one. Extra compasses drop whenever you kill the boss on the June trial. So at the very end you'll get extra compasses from that. Otherwise you can take whatever. You can ignore arcana if you want. You'll just make less money. That's up to you. So like on this screen, I would have just chosen this. 1 to 2 additional beacons drop from the map bosses. No compasses, no resonators, just map and go. And I'll just run through this map. Actually, for my pets, I'm just using normal drops. This is just flame drop, nothing crazy. It doesn't really matter, we're not dropping a fee, it's only 7.2. I'll just hold on. Turn this down so we don't get echo. And yeah, all you're doing, grabbing God of War, and you're basically just rushing all the way to the boss, trying to kill as many bosses along the way. If you can't really get to any bosses, you shouldn't probably go out of your way to try and hunt them down around the random corners. And you'll see these are rares on the minimap. What we're after is the red skulls. Let's see if we can get one along the way. Nope, nothing in this map. We take the hunting, we kill the boss, should typically duplicate. We drop snow fragments, cores, scraps, maps, and we're mostly looking for resonators. It's a bit RNG, but typically you'll get like around 20 to 40 on a decent map if you're proccing off things. We don't take any God of War duration, so typically you would run and clear the entire map in under like the 20-30 seconds that gives you. If you are fast enough, you would probably drop God of War and instead go for Eterna or go more into like Winding Keys or go into more reso and generic drops. So 16 paper, 5 resonance, or some random matchless. And we're getting the maps from the arcana card. So for these ones, we don't care about res, don't care about drops. You would take this because it's 14 additional papers when completing the stage. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is run this for like an hour, see what the profit is like. It is 2:53. Is there a clock somewhere? There's no. Oh yeah, there is a clock. Yeah. So 2:53 at the bottom right. You can see I'll run this for like an hour, see what I get, and then kind of see what kind of FE per hour we can get out of this. Usually I would expect about 150 to 200 from just doing this, but we'll see if that math actually adds up with my inventory empty and stuff. Cool, so I'll see you later. I'll probably speed this up or something and see how it goes. Bye bye. Alright, so it's been about an hour. Let's just go over some stuff we got. It's down again. Ignore all this. This was just from the stash. We got this at the very first one. We ignore that. We got this precise radical order. Worthless. Good to know. We got just over 1,000 nether These go for 110-ish. So it's 110 FE. Actually, I should just list these. That'll be easier. My tab empty. Yeah. So if we list this, 60, so that's 26. Where does that go? Okay. We'll list these at 110. So it's at 110, 136. We got 51 of these. That's not 10. That's 146. These don't worth that much. Got that 155. Got 19 raw. My maths. 174. These are worthless. We got snow. These are about 79. Those are 260, let's say. Got these as well. That's 285. We'll keep these. I did some black sales. These are worthless. These are worthless. Energy cores are worthless. 727 flame sand. 3 of these. Yeah, it's a worthless as well. Was I 267? We over sustained the maps, I believe. Let's just double check. We started with 100. We've got that's 30. Let's say go 110 or so. So we'll just wash the cost of the maps. Obviously, some of them are worth more than the others. It's just up to you how you price them. We've got 11, 15, 19, 24. These are about 4 C each on average. Oh, actually, the 2. Yeah, 2, 3. Only these are worth something more. Okay. That's why another 50, is it? Hold on, I'll ask my count. 9, 13, 22, 24. Let's say times 3. Well, just say times 2. So that's another 50 or so. So that's close to 300. We always sustain on T7s, but we'll ignore them. We got 12 beginnings. These are pretty much worthless. 2 C each, so that's another 24. We got this. Oh, that's expensive. That's 100. That's a bit lucky. But yeah, these are, I would expect a few of these, like 20, 30. It's just worthless at 6. We got some other crap. They're already selling. And these are all worthless. These are the most common ecliptics. They go for like a 0.3. That's another like 14 or so. Just gonna list this. 105, sure. 8. 6 will have to do. We dropped 2 tomorrows, 100-fold. Oh, actually, this is worth a bit. This is like 11. Yeah, sell this. 9 of these, 4 of those. Some of these are worthless. We can sell this if they're actually selling for 4, because I'm not gonna run them. I think some stuff already sold. Winding for 23. Okay, so that's winding 23. 110, 10 here, 9 here, 14 here. Another 79, 25. You can probably ignore this. This was lucky. 105, 28, 6, and 11. And then just for the beacons, we'll just list these. Usually I'll just run them myself, but it's whatever. I usually try and stick to blistering just for the lucky card. So yeah, overall, it's above average, but still close to like 300 FE conservatively in an hour. No compasses. You don't need pets because we're running minus drops anyway, so we don't care about actual drop loot. We dropped like, what was it, 20 FE raw on the ground, which is just 7 to average, I would say. 1 FE every 5 maps, just sounds about right. But then yeah, everything else is just done in resonators and then in a snow mechanic. So yeah, overall pretty good. In terms of the character, you don't need a lot. You just need to be fast. You just need to be able to kill the bosses without wasting time. I think on average I spent about half a minute in the map, more or less. If you're curious, I was using just these FE packs, black spirits. That might have contributed somewhat to the 20 raw FE. Hard to say, to be honest. I'm just gonna run these. Typically you'd sell them, but we might as well just run them. Let's change them up. Typically you will get Echo whatever. Echo of Gods, is it? Which is the card for... just back. Which is for the slate. These don't take too long, but whatever time I had left, I'll just use it for killing the 3 of these. If you're running the bosses, you want to make sure you run them on 7.2, so you get 2 of the tier 8 drops. And also one more thing I forgot to mention is you don't want to spec into priceless for this for T7 rush. I've seen some people some people spec into priceless, but they cannot drop in T7s. They only drop in T8s and above, so just watch out for that, I guess. Some upselling. And yeah, good thing about this strat is all of this is very liquid. You're not gonna like have to figure out what the price value is of some random item drop or whatever, some gear. All of it is very liquid. It's very abundant in the market. It doesn't fluctuate that much. So all of it will basically sell instantly as long as you list at the right price. Typically you want to list it before overnight, so like Asian players and stuff like that can hop in and the loot while you're sleeping. XP is pretty decent. 97. I got 22% in an hour, so it's 5 hours to get to 98. Not amazing, but it's very safe. It's T7. You should basically never die. It'll be near impossible to die. The only thing that could kill you is maybe this traveler, but you'd literally have to like fall asleep. On a decent build, you'll just AFK and wait for him to phase between mechanics. I think that's about it. If you're curious, I'm playing TF3, Mind Control. I'm swapping to channeling variant of the build, so I'm trying to get as many channels as possible. I need to pick up a control soul candle so I can slot in the additional what you call it support. Oh, 50 travelers, wow, crazy. So I can slot in the so I can get an extra link, and this will be, let's see, yeah, this will be this one, Mind Control Concentrate. So it'll give me additional damage for each link. More channels equals more links, so this will be an insane DPS boost. You can get about 6% is pretty cheap, 7-8 are expensive. Yeah, they're about 400. But this will give me, let's say, 8 times 12 on a single target additional damage. So yeah, it's massive. But yeah, no good drops from the boss, only the cards. These are 8 FE, so I guess break even, I suppose. If you sell them for 10, you'll be making like 2 FE in a couple of minutes. But yeah, that's about it. Good luck, have fun, see you later. Quick addendum, so this is like what, 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, just show you sales. I've listed all of my crap, most of it already sold. At like 130 a fee from the tab I stashed in before. And we're at 465. And that includes the 100 compass. So that's a bit bloated, but yeah. 200, 300 FE with some luck. Easy money, T7 grind. This will get you into a decent build before you can tackle like profound and stuff. See you later.